And then we're going to start recording
And make
in
sure
a
you move your
second.
mouse on your screen this time.
Yes, I will.
No, nigga.
Okay. Yeah, I already started recording when you said that. All right, what a way to start, guys. Episode 2.
Hey, no, I was talking about the Linkin Park song "Numb." Okay.
Okay. Now,
Anyways, welcome back to
listen.
the Nut Cheese Nutmeg
It's cheese and
podcast.
nuts. It's cheese
I,
and
I,
nuts.
I
It's
I'm
not that
still
hard.
getting. I.
Okay. Anyways,
All
we're
right.
back here.
Anyway,
I'm cheese. He's nuts, and we're talking about something. All right. Today
I,
is. Listen, it's honestly, I don't even know why we're debating about this. I feel like it's a pretty easy question to answer,
no,
but
it's not.
it really
No, it's
is. It
not.
really
No, it's
is.
not. It is
Would.
not.
Okay. Just tell him the question, okay?
Would Jidion have caught Jeffrey P. Epstein? I don't know
Jeffrey
if that's his
P.
middle name. I just
What?
P
What?
Diddy.
Okay, we're
No,
not talking
Jeffrey
about him.
pedophile Epstein.
Actually, maybe that is his middle name. But listen. Before you even start, okay, before you even start yammering, you guys can stop watching now. The answer is yes. Yes, he would have. He
No,
would
he
have caught
would
him.
not have.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. This goofy goober's over here telling me we were talking for like 5 hours off stream, off recording, off camera about this. Okay, and listen, the
not
things he has to
5 hours.
say, it's just like you won't even believe it. Okay, I feel like at this point, at a certain point, he's defending Epstein. So listen, I don't
No,
even.
I'm not. No. Okay, listen. Okay,
You
my
were telling me
argument is
Jadon would have joined him. Like I didn't even know what you were talking about.
okay. Can I just make my point clear?
Mm-hmm.
Epstein was so rich,
Okay.
so infamous. No,
No.
no, no. Shut your
All
mouth.
right. All right. All right.
He was everywhere. This dude was on Fortnite, and nobody
Exactly.
bat an eye. No one bat an eye. And if Gideon, the man himself, tried catching him, Epstein over here has enough money to get rid of any of Gideon's
No, but
self
think
worth.
about it. I'm not saying he would have stayed in jail. Okay. And we all. I mean, we all know how that ended. Okay.
Mhm.
We're not gonna. That's not this episode. Not this episode. Just hold back.
Yeah.
Just hold
Okay.
back. Just
Okay.
hold back. But listen, he could have caught him. He could have met him in person. There's no because listen, maybe it would have been Ghislaine Maxwell who showed up or something because she was the one who got them or whatever. But if you really think about it, okay, they're experts at this. They know what they're doing. They know how to talk. They know how to lure them in. So let's say if he had the chance to, if he got into a Fortnite match with him, I think he could have had the potential to catch him, to lure him. They would have moved it to the Instagram, text, Snapchat, whatever, and I think it would have been a pretty successful catch, to be honest.
Epstein was so connected, he probably couldn't even have let okay, if
Would he even
if you
know who
want to make the
Jidion is
argument,
though?
no, no, if you want to make the argument that Gideon would have caught him,
Hmm.
sure, but it's not like he couldn't have done
So
much. I
you
don't even think
agree?
he would have. No, because I don't even think there's a chance he would have found him.
Why not?
Like, okay, the guy was like, he probably used like 15 fucking debug call what do you call it, numbers, right? Gideon could be texting one and it's just his
Yeah,
intern.
and that's really useful for trying to hide from somebody that's looking for you, right? But not when these things happen by accident, right? If you don't, he doesn't think anybody's going to be looking for him on Fortnite. He's playing a game from Israel, on his laptop or some shit, and then all of a sudden he runs into a game with one of Jadion's decoys just playing around. Listen, the conversation would lead to a certain direction. I'm telling you, he could have caught him.
But Fortnite is like a public thing.
So is
Like,
Roblox.
yeah, but he freaking went through his wife to recruit girls. What is his wife gonna play Fortnite now?
It's not that no, but that's the thing though. That's how he doesn't know he'll be caught because he uses his wife to recruit them through methods in which it's pretty difficult to trace back to him or trace back to anything bad, right? But if he's the one who's directly speaking to the decoy, then I feel like at that point he's just kind of thinking, oh well, I mean, nobody's going to know about this, right? Because this isn't our usual method, right? This isn't something that we're doing usually, right? So I feel like it's something he'd think it's more discreet because he thinks it's something that's just happening naturally, right? It would be more natural rather than when Ghislaine goes out to get the kids. That was more deliberate, right? That was something they did deliberately. But in this case, I think if Jadion really had a decoy out there and they met up with Epstein, perchance in a game, that they would be able to convince them that they're actually a child. That's what he does best. That's what he knows how to do, man.
Right, but I don't even like. Okay, this has to all boil down to Jidion getting into a game with him. You know how hard it is. Okay, even if it was like a non like server sided thing like Roblox where you can just text or something,
Hmm.
right? Uh, How would he know it's Epstein, bro? Like he probably had like 10 different accounts.
No, but I didn't even say
Just
he would know though, right? That's the thing. It's just
like
Epstein would just talk because Epstein would just talk to him though. Because the point of the decoy being out there is to bait and to bait these pedophiles to get them to reveal themselves, right? And now
my whole thing is
some people might think
you
that's
can.
wrong, but it gets them to come out, and that's why I'm saying he might not be looking for Epstein, but Jadion would eventually have caught Epstein if he had the chance.
My whole thing is you could give me like a pretty good answer on paper, and then I can come up with 10 ways that wouldn't be the case.
Then
You
tell me
know,
right now, what are 10 ways that wouldn't be the case?
with what you just said.
Yeah.
I mean, your boy Epstein was smart about this shit. If he could be like, okay, if he could be in the shadows for that long, there's probably been people who have found out. He just gets smoked. I mean, think
But
about it.
think
If
about
Epstein's going, if
Jadion is a
Epstein's
big
going to,
platform, man. He can't just get smoked without anybody noticing.
well, how would they trace that back to Jeffy?
What are
Like,
you
how
ta-
would they?
they record and document everything. The moment something goes wrong, that's getting sent to police, that's getting sent across multiple devices, that's getting sent on the internet. People will have that at a moment's notice, man.
Well, I mean, fair enough.
Right? Like things spread quickly, and while he is powerful, if things aren't spread in a controlled manner, then it could get out of hand, and
Is
it's
it
going to be evidence
really being
somewhere.
controlled when it comes to like Jeffy over here probably controlled the damn police departments too. Shit, the information getting sent to them, Jeff. Like,
Okay,
okay,
but if it goes
hold
online
on.
and some
Is
random
your
person
argument?
gets it, if some
I
random
forgot. Is your
person's recording
argument
and
that?
clipping the stream, you never know.
Oh, true.
Clippers,
That is
man.
factual. Hmm.
The eyewitness statements, everything. I'm just saying it.
But
I
I
don't
feel
think
like
they
he
would
wouldn't
smoke
be
him out like
stupid
that.
when. I feel like I feel like they would send like a limo or something. I don't think Jeffy would show up like at a random park. But then even then, Gideon
They know,
does.
but I'm not saying it's gonna be like the regular meetup. I'm saying like, imagine this hypothetical scenario. Okay, they're playing Fortnite. He meets a decoy, and they talk, and they realize, hey, this is a pedo. We got to catch. Let's develop this. Try and catch him, right? And then on Epstein's side, he's just thinking, oh, I think I want to bring this person to my island. I think I want to bring him over to have some fun. Um, what is realistically, what are either parties going to be doing, right? How are they going to be moving forward, right? And you're thinking that Epstein would be smart about it, but maybe he would be smart about it, but the thing is, he wouldn't even know that he's meeting up with Jadion. He would he would think it's with a predator, right? Or sorry, with a he is the predator
Right.
with a child. Okay, he would think it's with the child. He's going maybe not to meet there himself, but to pick up the child or something, right? And if they do one of those catches where it's like they don't reveal themselves immediately, they have a decoy there or whatever. Imagine if that actually happened. If they actually picked up the decoy, right? They got people on their tail. She's mic'd up. She's everything, like.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's a fair enough point.
And they got all that documented, all that recorded, and they do these things in public. Like, I feel like
Big
there's just
J
too many
goes to him.
variables.
There is too many variables. As for my point that Gideon would just end up joining in on this, by that I meant that he would
Yeah,
probably
I
just
think
get
we should talk about that. What is he joining Epstein for, huh?
what I don't mean joining him in the pedo way. Like what okay, so what if Epstein thinks 3 steps ahead and he's like, there's all these pedophile catchers on the internet. I would not want to get involved with that. So he takes extra precautions and possibly buys Gideon out. I
Buys
don't
JD
think
on out?
may listen, 100 say And Jeffy over here probably had billions of dollars. What's $100 billion? So he could make $100 million so that he can end up making billions more because he hasn't been caught as a pedo.
But
What
okay,
if
but
he
you're just
thinks,
assuming Jidion would accept that much. I don't think he would.
yeah, 100 million,
No, no. If
dude,
he if he
that
knows if he knows what Epstein is doing, there's not a chance he will do that. I
I
don't think Jidion
think
will do that.
$100 million can convince almost anyone. Like
Almost anyone, not Jidion. There's not a chance. You're telling me that
100 million
Jidion would just let these children get graped for money?
for 100 million. I mean, I
Would
wouldn't
you do that for
personally.
$100 million?
No, $100 million, no.
No.
But
How much?
I
How much?
mean,
Okay, answer me this: how much money would convince you to put a blind eye to child grape? How much
if
money
I'm
would let
if
you?
I'm the only one paying attention, then no amount of money. If I'm the only one paying
What do
attention,
you mean if you're the only one paying attention?
if there isn't another 10 predator catchers out there,
So you're saying
like, are
if
we
you're the
talking?
you're saying if you're the only chance of saving them, then no amount of money would convince you, right? But if there's
If I'm the only,
if someone else can do it, how much money would help would get you to turn a blind eye
honestly, I
to it?
don't even think I could. I don't even
No,
think
no, no.
enough
You
money.
can't go, but you can't go back on this. You're saying Gideon would sell out for 100 million, but then you wouldn't.
It's because in his space, there's so many other people. I mean, the only reason I'm saying I wouldn't is because I haven't been offered that much money. If you're realist, like, okay, you
Yeah.
gotta
So
think
if
about
you
it.
realistically were offered 100 million wired to your bank right now, no taxes and no tracing back to him or whatever, like no
For me
questions
to
from the IRS, CRA, government, whatever, what
to
would you do?
stop trying to catch Epstein.
Yep, but you knowingly are letting him continue to grape
How
kids.
much? Well, yeah, if he's offering me that, then he must know that I know something.
Yeah. So then what?
Yeah, no, no. I think I'd rather keep my human dignity. I
So
don't
we're
know
we're
Gideon
switching
though.
back now. We're switching back now. I'm about to make the title.
No, because I don't
Would
know. I don't know how
Gideon
resilient.
join Epstein? Like, come on.
I don't know how resilient Gideon would be. The only
Have you
reason
not
I'm
watched
saying
all his
this,
videos? Or
I
not all
watched
of them,
most
but
of them. I have watched a lot of Gideon,
have you watched
and I
any
do
of his
think,
streams actually?
yes, I have watched
Yeah.
his streams. I do think, honestly, maybe not $100 million, maybe like a billion.
A
If
billion
he
dollars?
$1 billion, I don't like. You're kind of putting me on the spot with answering that.
Yeah,
But
you
if
you
I'm,
you put yourself on that spot, man. Don't even
what
try.
about you? $1 billion?
Which case, so $1 billion, you would be like, all right, yeah, whatever. I didn't see nothing.
I would definitely have to think about it, but honestly, dude, $1 billion? I don't know. I like it's a billion. Okay,
But you can't
but
even
like
be
how much do you
guaranteed.
want
You
to?
can't even be guaranteed that they're actually going to give that to you and they wouldn't just slime you out, right? You
Fair
can't
enough.
you can't
Is
trust
it
them.
is it 100% guaranteed?
Yeah, 100% guaranteed. Let's say.
Fuck. Ugh, that's a tough. That's actually that is a stupidly tough question,
And
honestly.
you get boosted investment rates because he controls the markets.
Fuck. Fair enough. I feel like I don't know that much money. Fuck. Mm. Yeah, I really if I was genuinely asked this question, I would probably put away my dignity for $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
That is an utterly insane amount of money. I'm 99% sure 99% of people would agree.
So what are you gonna do with said money?
Okay, good point. Maybe I wouldn't say yes. What am I gonna do with
Now,
a
here's
billion
the question.
dollars?
Everybody thinks that $1 billion sounds nice, right? But I mean, of course, there's the question of is it morally right? No, it's better.
Well, okay,
It's
say
morally
I
right
get the
to
money.
save the kids. Okay,
Say I
kids
get the
whichever
money.
two.
Can't I just go ahead and pay like for a private investigating team to go look into this? I
If
mean
you
maybe
are
Gideon
being
would be
paid $1 billion to hush hush, someone out there will pay $10 billion to hush hush your investigators.
Fuck. Fair enough.
Your money will go nowhere. That's what I'm saying. In the grand scheme of things, what are you realistically doing with $1 billion? You don't need that much money,
Yeah, fair enough.
you know?
I still don't think Jidion would have the restraint for that either. Like
I think this question is better asked for him. I mean, I don't think it's a question that he'll ever answer because the answer is obvious. No, no amount of money would buy him out.
that's
But
the
if you're
obvious answer, but what's the realistic answer?
how is that not the realistic answer?
Because you would
Okay, listen,
actually
I get what you're saying. Any person's gonna say, "Oh yes, I wouldn't turn that down," but then a lot of people would be like, "I don't care. I like money." You know, like that. There's a lot of people out there, but from what I've seen, like I don't know Gideon personally. Of course I don't. He's a YouTuber, you know. But
yeah.
from what I've seen, he just seems like a down to earth guy. You know, like he's really doing it for you know for the kids to save them, right? Of course he's got to get his bag, you know. He needs that money to host those boxing streams. He said that cost 30K by the way, which is insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he would accept it. But
But
the
yeah,
actual question was, would he find Epstein? Which I still don't think he would. Epstein was way too discreet.
he was, but that's the thing though. Like
Like
I just think
he was
it could
probably
happen.
discreet on Fortnite too. He was probably discreet on it. No, anything is possible. A
That's
unicorn with a giant horse cock can't exist.
all
But
right.
I, I honestly think Epstein was would be way too hard to find. And if like because he streams most of this shit. Say
He's not looking for that stuff
Gideon,
though.
huh?
He's not specifically looking though. It just kind of happens.
I mean, I suppose,
Like
but
yes, they
like
are specifically looking in the sense that that's what they're out there doing, but they're not like, hey, let's go find Epstein and then they can find him. Anybody who, because the thing is, if we got to think about it, is Epstein in current times or did JDN go back to to Epstein times, right?
I would say if Epstein was around right now,
Yeah,
there's
if
too
he's around
many.
right now, let's just say we still didn't know who he was, because in this scenario, if we knew who he was, then obviously he's getting cooked. Um, for what from what we know about him, you know, in the files, because I've read through a lot of those. It's crazy. But
Right.
if we didn't, if we were still in a predicament where we didn't know who he was, it's not something that would happen deliberately, right? And he wouldn't think that, like, he wouldn't think anyone suspicious of him at all because nobody was, right? Other than, of course, the victims who survived and were able to go tell their stories to police and stuff. But other than that, even that, the victims who said stuff to the FBI, as we know, those statements were, you know, they remained purely what's the word, um what's the word for like they remain purely accusatory, you know.
Yeah.
They're not defiable evidence, which sucks, but it would be the same scenario if he was still around today, right? That's the only thing that would exist, and that wouldn't be publicly available. He wouldn't let it be publicly available because now with all the
No.
media forms that are out, he would have even way more control, right? So he'd be very well hidden. You're right, but that's just why I think JDon would catch him, because the way he has it set up that he'd feel almost too safe if he has control over all this media. You know, he would know about these pred catchers most likely, right? And he'd know how to avoid, like, you know, the cheap ones and whatnot. But
So you
when
think
it's
he'd be like stupidly cocky about it?
I think he'd be both stupidly cocky and the fact that JDLN has so much experience in this, and the way he sets it up is so natural that they genuinely believe they're going to meet up with like 12, 13-year-old, you know, kids. They genuinely think they're going to meet up with children. It's just the way he can make it so natural is how I feel like Epstein could actually fall for it and JDLN would catch him. How that would develop from there, I don't know. Right. That's way more up for debate and
How would he even
speculative
find
things.
out it's Epstein unless they go meet up?
Well, that's the
I
thing
mean,
though. That's the thing though. He wouldn't actually know who Epstein is. It's not a known
yeah.
thing, right? But I'm just saying that him and being a predator in general, if he got into a game and they were talking, I think it would get to the point where they open up a case, and as
It
they
would be
open
like
up the
a
case, they're
Scooby Doo
finding out more
basketball.
information, right?
It
And
would
of
be like a
course,
Scooby Doo basketball moment when they got Epstein and they take off his mask and he's like,
well, because
Jeffrey
Yeah, I
Epstein.
know, because it's like he was like a known, what the hell did he do? He did so much, like real estate.
I don't even know.
I'm
I
pretty sure
literally
it was
don't
real
know.
estate, but he did a bunch of other stuff. Like he was involved in banking
Oh
and
yeah,
Department of
it's
Justice stuff as well.
he
There's,
was just rich, bro.
anyways,
He was just
he just a
rich.
rich guy. Mainly real estate was one big thing because people went to him to buy houses and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Specifically in oh fuck, it went idle again.
Oh fuck.
Specifically
Oh
in Florida. Set
no,
three. There's a case.
I think I think you're honestly right on this one. I think there is a case to be made.
Yo, there's someone else in here.
Oh,
uh,
that just happens. Okay.
all right. I guess if they come in, they
uh,
come in.
yeah. This is our studio, guys. We actually do know
Yeah.
these people. Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're right. Yeah, fair enough. Your point is valid enough for me to agree.
Yeah. I
Honestly,
just think it's
although
just those. There's
it
so many
would be
things to consider.
it would be really fucking difficult though.
No, yeah, like the
Epstein
chances of that
would,
happening are,
yeah,
next to
like
none, right?
impossible, I would say honestly.
Yeah. So
But
far, there
like,
are zero restrictions on our episode 1, by the way. So
I'm
that's
kind of
nice.
surprised. Okay, but would I accept the money? No, I don't think so.
No,
Because like, what am I gonna do with $1 billion?
genuinely,
Like what?
because it gets to the point. At one point, it's too much money that you wouldn't even need it, and that's why you'd say no. And then it gets to another point where it's so little money, it's a slap in the face. Do you really think that's enough to convince me? No. Like who do you think I am, right? And it's not
I don't
like
know.
it's less. It's not. It's not saying like it's not enough money. It's like it's so little money. It's disrespectful that you'd even think that amount of money would convince me,
Yeah,
right?
no, that's fair enough.
Because it's like if what the fuck.
Oh, looks like you were in the green screen room.
I did not mean to. Oh, the
Oh,
camera is changing. This is new.
oh yeah. What the heck?
Why is the camera changing?
Oh, that's the other guy.
We really should have gotten a private server.
Yeah.
Okay, weird this is happening mid-episode. We're facing technical difficulties. Can I
Why is
change?
that guy in here? You think he's recording a podcast too?
I maybe.
He's just borrowing a recording studio, guys. That's
Yeah.
Julio. We rented it out to him. So
How
I
do
guess
I set the
Jidion
timer?
would capture Jeffrey Epstein. Although again,
Yeah.
there's so many variables to that, right? Like
There really are. There's a lot of things to specifically
I don't even
consider.
think he would. I don't even think he would say that he could.
No. Well, no, but you got to think about it though. It's the chance that it would happen, right? Oh, there's two people in here genuinely having a podcast right now.
Oh wow, you want to go bomb them?
Yeah, come over here. Come over here. You
Hold
can have a
on.
podcast with them. All right.
I'm
We're gonna
trying
finish our
to.
topic. They have no idea what we're talking about. I love that.
Nope.
We don't have our cheese room, but that's okay. Episode 2, we're facing some difficulties. So, final verdict. Do we have it yet? Are you certain on what's going on?
Yeah, I think Gideon could
I
capture.
think he could catch him.
Although it took me a lot of convincing.
Yeah,
Though, I'm
yeah,
not
no,
gonna
yeah.
lie.
It took 23 minutes. That's actually better than last episode. I think it is I agree though. Low chance. Low chance.
Yeah.
But in the he does so many catches, I feel like, and they have even while, there's not that many arrests compared to catches, and even compared to how many decoys they have out there and how many chats they have going on right now, because they have like probably hundreds of chats while they only released a few videos, because it takes time to edit, it takes time to finish the conversations, it takes months and months to do these things, right? We wouldn't even know about it for a long time, right? Because they'd be gathering evidence for a long time. It's another thing, it takes a long period of time, so that's why, like, I feel like he's just
It's
got such a
feasible.
good system. It could
It's
work.
feasible, but it would have been unlikely. Because
Yeah, It definitely would have been unlikely. So I don't know whether it would have actually happened.
Like, could he? Yes. Would
Yeah.
he? No.
Given
I
enough
don't think.
time, he definitely could. At that point, I feel like it would have been like gotten way too bad, and it also like I feel like he, Jeffrey would have
I was
it would have been
definitely.
caught the same way he was originally, you know, before he would have been caught the way he was,
Yeah.
like before he would have been caught by Jidion, but it's just me. Oh, VIP cost 75 Robux, bro. What? I could buy that. I don't know what's in there though.
Yeah. Look
Anyways,
at these guys, bro.
how do these
All
guys
right.
change the camera?
I don't.
Oh, is this it? Oh, I see it. I see it.
Oh.
There we go. I figured it out. I can control the
All
cameras
right.
now.
Well,
All right,
that
let's
was
finish it.
that
Let's finish
was
it up
that
in our
was.
chairs, man. Come over here.
Oh yeah, good point. I think those weirdos left.
They did, yeah. Anyways, all right. I think that's a good place to leave it off. For
This one's gonna need a lot of editing.
oh, we're editing these.
Yes. What is
Why?
that? Oh yeah, good point.
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't
it's
really
not.
care if they're watching 26 minutes in, they can hear our random yambling about the freaking video, man. We don't if we're ever editing this, it's because we're hiring an editor. You will not catch me spending hours editing, okay? I have way too much other shit to do.
Good point. Well, GG's.
They can
I
listen
was
to this
wrong.
unedited. All right? You
I,
guys are
I
going to
was.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was low key wrong.
he was.
Uh, and yeah,
Yep.
Jeffrey Epstein would be caught by the Jid Man himself.
Yeah.
Although feasibility wise, I think it's unlikely.
Yeah.
But and I low key do think there is a reality where Jidion joins in the diddling.
Um and on that note, that was episode 2 of Cheese and Nuts podcast. Would Jidion have caught Epstein? The answer is definitively he could have. Yes, he
Most
he
likely.
definitely could have. Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah. He definitely could have. I'm curious to see what Jidion thinks about that. Not sure if he'll ever see this, but if you do, you're the man. Keep doing what
And
you're
that was
doing.
the
And
Cheesy Nuts podcast, episode 2.
Cheese and Nuts. I'm Cheese. He's Nuts. So far, I have 100% success rate. So we'll see how that keeps
Fuck
going.
you. I'm
All right, all right. That was the recording, man. All right, that was the recording. I'm still streaming. Don't worry.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you can see it's okay. Nobody's
But
watching this. Nobody's gonna watch the
fine.
VODs. Nobody's gonna watch the VODs.
No, it's gonna all be clips.
Yeah, we need a clipper. Are you gonna be clipping?
No, I don't have the space on any device for that.
I don't have the
That's all
time.
you.
I don't have the time to do that shit. I'll use AI to clip it. Fuck.
You think I have the time?
You think I have the time? I'm gonna use AI to clip this
Okay.
shit, bro.
No, don't use AI. I
Why
might
not?
be able to. Cause fuck AI.
What do you mean fuck AI? I'm not saying
Fuck
AI,
AI.
not AI generated content, but it would clip things for us.
I'm still using AI. Whatever.
So what's wrong with that? It just
I don't
it just takes moments out of the. It's not AI generated content. It's still our content. It's just, you know, it finds clips for us. It's unless you want to actually do the editing, that's fine. That you do that, but I'm just saying it would be less of a hassle.
Just send me the raw recordings, and if I ever have time, I'll just work on it.
Okay, I'll make a Google Drive folder or something.
But yeah, you could use the AI. As long as it's not fucking doing anything, I don't really care. I mean, it's not like I don't use ChatGPT here and there.
Yeah, it's the same freaking thing. It's
I still hate AI though.
yeah, it's not like, but as long as it's not AI generated content, I feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah. What was left of I was wrong. I thought I felt right, but the right was wrong. So yeah. You really started a podcast. Shit. We'd be doing anything except getting jobs at this point.
I have a job, but I have no shifts.
I have a job, but all I have is shifts.
Should I add? Okay, I'm gonna. Should I add Jidion, Jidion Premium, Jidion Live, or Jidion Shorts?
Just at Jidion, like the one where he just at his live.
At his live? Yeah, because that's the
Yeah.
one. That's the one where he'll probably record, like, react if he does.
Hmm.
All
I don't
right,
hear
this is.
footsteps. Are there other people here? Oh, there are. Those fuckers are back. Oh, caught up in the eye of the storm. Trying to figure out what is. Man, I am tired, bro.
Yeah, man, it's 11:27, man.
We gotta record some more tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree.
Although that's it for me today while I'm tired. Because
Okay,
I'm gonna be
two
so.
episodes today. I think that's good. We can probably, because if we do unedited, we can get out a few episodes a day. And I feel like
Oh, yeah.
the way our content it works, and unedited is perfectly fine. Only thing that needs to be edited, if you ask me, are who the fuck is changing the cameras? No, leave. Set two.
Although one day it would be cool if we had our own little like studio to record this.
Like in person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do that one day. That
Dude,
depends
like
on our success.
one of these trips to Ottawa, I just gotta dedicate an entire trip to just making fucking episodes of this.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
can like
listen. Well,
change shirts
this is
mid-trip.
what we're gonna do. This is how people are gonna see it. Because YouTube videos, it might get on people's feed. That depends if the YouTube algorithm likes it. Um, but listen, what we really got to do is okay, I'm gonna leave this Roblox thing because they keep pissing me off. We got to make the shorts and reels, publish it to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. That's how. Ain't no way my fucking I'll be an online video got copyrighted, but not these ones.
That's crazy.
For this,
If
that's
it
the
does good,
one video.
we gotta like make shit.
What do you mean make shit?
Like
Fuck.
like a little like intro or outro, I don't fucking know. Like some music in the background. Oh
Yeah,
no,
make it
VODs
more
don't have that
professional.
shit. VODs don't have that shit.
Make it more professional. I agree. Like have.
We could also plug the novel.
Yeah, let's wait till later. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Ugh. Bro gave up. It's kind of crazy.
Hmm. What do you mean?
Bro stopped writing.
Listen, man, it'll happen. Okay, just give it time.
That's fair
But
enough. I have to finish that character sheet first, actually.
that would be nice.
I have fucking time.
It's the time is everything we fucking need. This whole week though, this whole week I don't work. I'm just gonna have tutoring, but that's only 2 days a week. Um,
Yeah,
so
this
I
coming
can
weekend
list
I'm gonna keep
Loki.
this.
I'm gonna work it on. I'm just gonna do clips. That's fine. I can do the fucking clips at least for these two
I
ones.
only I
Tom-
only have 3 shifts the entire week.
Damn, I have none. All right. I'm probably gonna text you some ideas tonight if I come up with any. Text me some too. We can yap about potential ideas if you'd like.
Alright, well, I'm gonna sleep tonight, but
Yeah.
tomorrow I genuinely need to